Well, the great bells still toll at King's Landing for the late King Joffrey. While his exact cause of death is still being determined, investigators believe that he was either poisoned by Tyrion Lannister, strangled by Tyrion Lannister's mind powers, or simply choked on the next stupid words to come out of his stupid mouth. Somehow due to Tyrion. While they continue to search for something that may pass as the truth, the regicidal demon monkey has been locked away, and the new King Tommen Baratheon has temporarily suspended all weddings in the realm. Some say that he's done this to protect the people. Others say he's done this to protect himself. And while it's true that the rainbow weddings of Westeros have left us all shocked and confused, no one has felt it more so than the Dothraki cows across the narrow sea, whose once brutal weddings all now seem terribly, terribly lame. In other news from the capital, Eddard's greatsword Ice was finally melted down and reforged into two new swords, originally named Bookmark and Handicapped. Though these weapons required most of Ice's Valyrian steel, Tywin had just enough left over to craft a priceless and much-needed danger whistle for his son Jaime, which, of course, is ambidextrous. Speaking of presents, all gifts for the royal wedding are being returned in the wake of King Joffrey's death, besides, of course, Lord Tyrion's gift, which was cut in half and destroyed along with several other books given to the king that day. In other book-related news, you can expect several exciting new titles to be released very soon, including How to Tame Your Dragon by Jorah Mormont, Making the 16 by Oberyn Martell, and Valar Marscorchus, All Men Must Burn, which ironically can be found in the cookbook section. Well, that's all the news we have for you today. I'm Peter Baelish, reporting to you live from the Eyrie. And cut. Okay, listen, I want you to wait at least a day after Joffrey dies to put that out. Hey, you. How much longer to Blackwater Bay? What is your true purpose in coming to the capital, Lord Oberyn?
Just tell your father that Prince Oberyn has arrived in the capital and will speak to him soon.
Oh, will you be discussing the new King of Dorne?
What? There is no King of Dorne.
So tell him Lord Oberyn has arrived and...
Just tell your father I'm here, okay? The Prince of Dorne. And tell him that Lannisters aren't the only ones who pay their debts.
Well then, I should tell you that the Martells aren't the only ones that are unbent and unbroken. And
just stop. You're fucking it all up. Besides, aren't you like the poster child for broken things?
Well, I think for a Martell, you've been bent over a few times too many.
Oh yeah? You want to hear me roar, little man?
Be careful. For a little man, I'm growing strong.
Well, it's easy to grow in the summer, but winter is coming.
Okay, I'm not sure what we're talking about anymore.
Just tell your father I am here.
Okay, read me what you have so far.
Okay. Dear lords and ladies, the one true king, Stannis of the House Baratheon, cordially invites you to burn alive a fortnight from now.
No. No one's gonna show up to that.
Okay, well, why don't we just tell them we've got cake? I'd show up for cake.
No, I'm not just gonna start lying. What do you take me for?
Well, just seemed like a little thing after trying to burn an innocent kid alive.
Just right, that king cordially invites them to a barbecue. And, BYOB.
BYO...
Bring your own bonfire. You know, materials, wood and such.
Ah, of course, your grace. And, should I specify a dress code?
Oh, just casual, I suppose. No leather, no steel. Maybe just cotton, wool, grass skirts, oily rags.
I said, pour me more wine, bitch.
Okay, I think you've had more than enough already.
Silence.
Okay, look.
I don't want to hear your little midgy talk. I don't speak impish. Now pour, you bobble-headed...
Very well, Joffrey. But first I have one more present for you.
Present? I don't see any...
You know what? It's your wedding, and I'm going to restrain myself for the sake of everyone here. Including you, Joffrey. Oh, stop it. It's no big deal. Okay, look, don't do that. Because if you start crying, then I'm gonna start crying, and... Are you...
He's choking!
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
The king is dead. Do I pretend to be sad? Should I start a slow clap? I mean, I'm still hungry. Should I continue eating? Should I call for more wine? Decisions.
Fire!
Are you serious?
Yes! I can promise you that...
You say us freedom and you give us more chains?
No! You're missing the point entirely!
Why you don't fling some whips over here too?
Listen! I'm trying to explain to you...
What? You're trying to cause pain to me?
No! Explain!
Oh, extra pain.
No! I'm not giving them to you! I am the breaker of chains!
Oh, you no give them. You are the maker of the chains.
Okay, is this really happening right now?
Okay, she just sell the chains, everybody. No freedom. No freedom. Okay. Okay, my master want know how much.
We need to ride north and kill the mutineers. If Mance learns what they know, he'll throw his full strength at us. And even if every one of us kills 100 of them, it won't be enough.
No, nowhere near enough.
Well, what would be enough?
We don't really need to go into detail. Well, it's simple, really. Please stop. Basically, each of us would have to kill around 1,000 of them. Not helping, Sam. What? They'd probably give up if we each got like 900, really. Of course, that's not counting any giants or anything.
Oh, only 900 each. Well, that shouldn't take too long for us to die.
You're right, actually. If each of us killed one wildling a minute, it would only take us about 15 hours or so to...
Oh no! Is that Gilly being raped?
What? I'm coming, Gilly!
No, Jamie. Not here. Okay. No, not here. Not here. Oh, Jamie. Not here.
Dude, do you freaking believe this?
Shh, you're gonna wake up the king.
Sorry, man, sorry. I'm just so excited, you know? I mean, guarding the king. That's something we can really build on.
Yeah, I know. I guess it's a good thing the queen demanded so many guards.
Yeah, I still can't believe they put us on duty with some Kingsguard. Which, by the way, guys, can I just say that it is such a huge honor to work with you guys?
Are they sleeping?
I don't know. Hey, are you guys sleeping? Oh, okay. They're just dicks.
Well, maybe the other one's sleeping.
You know what? Screw them. You can do whatever the hell they want. I'll actually be guarding the king.
That's what I'm talking about. Forget them. This right here is our shot.
Yeah, you're not gonna catch me sleeping on the job.
Hell no, man. We're like hawks.
Yeah, we're ready for anything.
Damn right. Alert.
On guard.
Focused. Aren't they beautiful?
My king,
Look at him. Looks like a little popsicle.
this is getting a little out of control.
Out of You know what? Don't freaking start that crap again.
Your Grace.
You're getting out of control. That's what's getting out of control around here. Isn't that right, little snowball?
My king, we are trying to wage war on mankind.
Which is exactly why I'm raising an army.
Yes, a rather primitive army, wouldn't you say?
I prefer the word fearless.
Hello, little Robin.
Huh? Uncle Peter, you're back!
Yes, but you shouldn't call me uncle. I'll be your stepfather soon.
Oh, well, I'm so glad you're back. Uncle Peter, Dad?
Yes, me too. And I've brought you a gift.
A gift? Oh, boy.
Now, I know what you like to do to things that people give you. But if you throw another one of my gifts through the moon door, I'm going to send your mother down there after it.
You stand before Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, the first of her name, the Unburnt, Queen of Meereen, Queen of the Andals and the First Men,
Thank you.
Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, Breaker of Chains and Mother of Dragons, Burner of Witches and Master of Masters, Winner of the War of Warlocks, and Braver of the House of the Undying, Queen of the Red Waste and House with the Red Door. What is wrong with you, Theon? Come with us.
There's no Theon here, only skinny little Reek.
Reek, rhymes with physique.
What? Let me ask you a question. How fast can you run?
Why would I...
Whoa, they were a lot more effective against unarmed peasant women running for their lives.
We're fully armed and armored Ironborn warriors. You think we give a fuck about a couple of your mangy dogs?
Well, I did a minute ago.
Reek, rhymes with Shit's Creek.
Hello and welcome to the Iron Bank. How can we help you today, sir?
Yes,
Sir, you're addressing Stannis Baratheon.
Stop it.
The true king.
Be cool. Yes, I'd, just like to make a withdrawal, please.
Certainly. Let me just take a look at this. Oh, yeah, this account number actually belonged to your brother Robert. And, it's actually overdrawn by... Ooh,
Okay, how about I open up my own account and borrow from that?
absolutely. I can look into that for you. How much were you looking to borrow?
Well, yeah, just enough to hire and feed an army
Okay.
and a fleet. Large enough to conquer everything west of here.
Huh.
He's good for it.
And, do you have any collateral for this loan?
Well, in our house, ours is the Fury. And since I'm the only Baratheon brother left, that means all of the Fury passes to me. So, you can mark that down.
Locker of safes and conqueror of everything on her way home. Defeater of the seriously hot baths and kinslayer by means of indifference.
Okay, you know what? Just forget it. I'm moving to Bravos or someplace else where things don't suddenly burst into flames.
Gods! Men are such assholes! I only ever loved your sister! What? Throwing me out of the moon door wasn't bad enough? You had to tear my heart out too, huh? Well, you crossed the line this time, mister! Lord Cuddles? Oh, that Robin?
That's where the heart is. That's how you can... Oh. What the hell? The fuck did he come from?
And this potion, just a drop makes a man go wild with lust.
Did you use that on Stannis?
Oh yes, I've gone through bottles of this stuff. He often comes to me when he's unable to perform his duties with you and...
No, I meant when you and he.
Oh, when he and I... no. Well, at least not that I remember. But we can check to be sure.
Oh,
Okay, there he is bursting in the room. And now he's ripping off my clothes. And now we're on the table again. No, I don't think we even had time for potions.
well, Oberyn, I hope... Oh, gods. You really shouldn't do that before a fight.
Please. I always smoke crack before a fight.
What? It's even worse.
Relax. I balance it out with some alcohol.
You're going to get us both killed.
No, Tyrion. To die is not the night I day.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Look, all I am saying is I think we have both made some interesting decisions. Halt! Who goes there?
It's the Hound and his prisoner, Arya Stark. We need to speak to Lady Arryn to discuss a ransom.
Well, I'm sorry to inform you, but Lady Arryn died a few scenes ago.
Come on.
Whoa. Where do you think you're going?
What?
Well, her cousin's still Lord of the Vale.
So?
So, I'm sure he'd pay her ransom.
Aye, she would be safer here, and I would get paid. Huh. Do you have any chickens up in your castle?
I don't think so.
Well, fuck that then.
Well, aren't you just a curious little fellow? Have you come to join the Night's Watch? Huh. We could use all the help that we could...
Damn it, John!
We can't be too careful, Sam.
Why did you do that?
It could have been a warg. Sam, we talked about this. John, it was just an owl. Well then, that owl should have been minding his own fucking business.
We could stop, Jojen. We could rest.
No, we're already here.
We're finally here. Come on.
Wait.
What?
Okay. The tree says the ground over there's full of undead. He says to go wide around the ridge if we don't want to get ambushed.
Oh. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, it could have been bad. Someone could have gotten killed.
You know, me and you, I think, are pretty likable for a couple of thieving murderers.
What do you mean?
I just mean that even when we're senselessly killing entire villages full of women and children, you could still look at us and be like, you know, those two are alright. But these thins, you know, they're really no worse than us. But you just can't help but fucking hating them.
Well, maybe because they eat people?
Aye, maybe. But the truth is, you already murdered someone for nearly nothing. What's the extra harm in taking a nibble?
Yeah, I don't know. So what then?
I can't put my finger on it. They're just fucking weird, you know? Ow! Stupid crows!
You're the three-eyed raven?
Yes, and I know you as well, Brandon. I've been watching you. I've been watching all of you, all your lives, with 1,000 eyes and one. Except you, Hodor.
Oh.
You're just kind of tagging along.
Why are we here? And why the hell is the floor covered with bones?
You've come here to fly, Brandon. And I don't really feel like I owe you an explanation about the bones.
What? What the hell does that mean?
It means that this is my home, and what I do here in my free time is none of your concern.
No, about the flying.
Ah. Oh, well, that is a conversation for another time.
No, no, you can't just tell a cripple that's traveled 1,000 leagues through hell to see you that they're gonna fly and not fucking explain yourself.
You're right, Brandon. You've come far, and you all deserve to know. What I mean by that specifically is...
Hello and welcome again to 7K News. This report is brought to you by Iron Island's credit card, the one you never have to pay back. And Martell's Sandy Flakes cereal, now with extra crunch. Now moving on to our Season 4 recap of... Well, last season we left off with Robb Stark receiving the MVP award from Team Lannister, Daenerys stealing a slave army, and Stannis still sitting on his throne of despair after his crippling defeat by a dwarf and a bunch of flower boys. Season 4 began equally as deranged, with King Joffrey dying at his own wedding, which you'd think would be a bad thing for the associated houses, but the little prick bowing out and being replaced by Tommen actually helped the Lannisters quite a bit, though they did lose Sansa, their key to the north, who can be quite a valuable asset in the right, wrong hands. Meanwhile, Daenerys is kept quite busy across the Narrow Sea. After attaining the Second Sons and sacking Yunkai, she pointed her bosom towards Meereen and conquered that as well. Again, without so much as denting her army or scratching her dragons, who both seem to be growing about as quickly as Stark and Baratheon armies seem to shrink. Speaking of Starks, the Wolves continue to lose ground with the return of Roose Bolton's army, his occupation of Winterfell, and Arya Stark chucking the deuces and iron coining it the fuck out. However, the gods did throw the Wolves a bone by not killing Bran before he arrived at the creepy old man beneath the weird wood tree. So, that's gotta count for something. Oh, come on. Okay. While Bran is belly crawling through a cave of mud and bones, Stannis decided to take a break from torching his own bannermen just long enough to visit the Iron Bank, who granted him enough gold to buy back into the game and further spread his violent wackadoo religion. Stannis then all but abandoned his foothold in the Seven Kingdoms and attacked a makeshift army beyond the wall that was literally fleeing for their lives and had no interest at all in the Iron Throne. So he's not going to move at all in rank for that one, because that shit's just confusing. Down in the capital, the Lannisters are growing bored of the lead and decided to mix it up a bit by dealing a crucial blow blow to themselves. They lost not one but 3 of their most powerful figures with a quick pull of a short finger. After Tywin was slain by Tyrion, both he and Varys fled the realm, leaving Cersei, Tommen, and his dear friend Sir Pounce at the helm of the kingdom. Back across the narrow sea, Daenerys seems to be losing her influence as quickly as she's gaining it. Astapor and Yunkai have both fallen out of her control, and more importantly, the same can be said about her dragons. Fortunately, she has a plan, and that's to throw them in a dungeon. But when your children and most powerful assets are neglected so much so that they start to act out, the only thing left to do is punish them with even more neglect. Move over, Catelyn, Lysa, and Cersei. Looks like we've got a new Mother of the Year on our hands.